Hello everyone, we are here, we're back for another video. So I know some of y'all are like, oh my gosh, you didn't do a video this week. It's on my Facebook, so that's where it's at. I'm still, oh, that's not the brush I thought it was. I'm still loving these Harry Potter brushes. These are awesome. And I will be using it in today's video. We're going to do another palette tutorial. We're going to use the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette. This is $35 and boy does it have a big color family in here. So we're gonna test this out a little bit today. So I think I wanna go for some of the like more purpley, smoky kind of colors in here. I got requested to do like a lot of fall tutorials, which is what I was planning on doing anyway. And I thought I would do something kind of bronzy because that, I mean, my mind just automatically goes to bronze with fall. But I think the direction we're gonna take this is more of a purpley direction because we will be doing the Natasha Denona bronze palette when I get it. So let's get into some eye makeup. I already have my face done, my brows are done, and I've got my eye primer on. Of course, I have my trusted MAC Painterly paint pot. And now we will get into some eyeshadow. So where do I want to start? My eye goes right to this color here. There's no shade names or anything, so I'm not sure what these shades are called. I'm just gonna use that as my transition color. So all I'm doing is just placing it where I want it. And this is the color that's gonna catch our darker colors like we talked about before. So this is gonna catch the darker colors and kind of keep them from traveling where we don't want them to go. This palette is absolutely beautiful. I have used it before, just once. I mean, look at that. That was so fast. Man, okay. Yeah, I have used it before once. I did just kind of a quick like 5-minute eye with it and I thought it looked fantastic actually. I thought it was really cool. I love that this isn't a palette that breaks the bank. Like I said, it's $35, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's 40 pans in here. I mean, you can do the math. I think there's 40 pans in here. So that is pretty awesome. Obviously, I was like super into the greens and the golds in this palette, but I just wanted to, you know, mix it up a little bit. And it's kind of cool because, you know, you've got options. You can mix colors, you can do like a quick 5-minute eye like I did before. It was just kind of a quick pink, smoky, kind of a quick little deal. All right, so now we have our transition color laid down. That was like super fast. My eye really goes to this like really pretty plum color down here, so I think we're gonna use that just to deepen everything up. Just do some makeup therapy, relax. Speaking of, I started doing on my Facebook, I started doing some kind of like get ready with me, let's hang out kind of thing, which is really cool. So if y'all want to check that out, you can. Now with this, I'm not really like blending it, I'm just trying to lay it down. Just put it where I want it. And I really want it to be like deep in that socket. So it's gonna look a little kooky until I blend it out. Okay, relax. It's fine. It's fine, totally fine. Anybody else feel like Ross sometimes? Like, I'm fine. Just blend that up. This is kind of a cool color. Just give it a nice little light blend. And I'm even trying to drag it kind of up a little bit because you see how that gives us a nice like sultry, kind of smoky situation going on here. Oh, it's so pretty. I keep telling myself that like I don't want to do a metallic, you know, like I don't want to do all looks where we have a metallic eye, but then I look at the metallics and I'm like, how could I not use that? And you see how like I'm not grabbing the brush, you know, close to here. I'm just very lightly applying. And I think, I don't know how this is gonna look, but my eye is just really drawn to this metallic here. It looks kind of blackish blue on camera, but like it's very purple. You can kind of see. I think that'll look nice. Try it. Oh my gosh, yes. I shouldn't have done my base first because this was just gonna rain everywhere. But you know, we'll deal with it. Oh, that is so cool. So the key to preventing like a ton of fallout all over your face is just to make sure that you're patting it on. Even if, yes, you're using your finger, like still pat it on. Okay. I think that looks pretty nice. I mean, I like smoky, so I'm down with this. And we're just gonna blend, 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 just to kind of soften those edges of where we placed that. It looks really cool, and I'm just gonna take a little more of that like plum color and just kind of place it on the outside edge of that. Just to really deepen that up again. I feel like some of that color kind of got lost, and then I'm just gonna take my blending brush and we're just gonna redo that blend, yes. Make everything all nice and even. I really like how this looks. I'm gonna take a little more of that metallic because it's not super, super opaque. Sometimes when metallics go on the eye, they can look a little bit see-through. That is so cool. And just blend again. So cool. And then where's my little, I always call it a pom-pom brush. I know that's not what it's called, but it's like this kind of brush. And I think I want to take, let's just do this like champagne color up here. And that's going to be our inner corner highlight, just to brighten everything back up here. You don't want it to be too dark, even though this is a smoky look. I feel like transition shades really are the key to any like smoky eye look, you know? And then for our lower lash line, I think I'm gonna take the shade right above the metallic that we used. For some reason it's translating like really gray on camera, but it kind of looks like in real life a very like plummy kind of color. I'm just taking my little brush and just barely sweeping that on. And I'm actually going to take some of it up here just to add a little more depth. That looks really cool. Yes. Give me depth. Just to remind us that something happy, aka fall, is coming. And the thing is, if you apply it in kind of a thin line first, then it doesn't really matter if you end up smudging it down some because it's gonna look fine. And you see how it just kind of gives us a look like eyeliner. It doesn't really look crazy. So I'm noticing a lot more fallout on this eye than this eye, but it's not horrible. I mean, it's not anything I can't fix. And then with my little pom-pom brush, I'm just gonna smudge that lower lash line a bit. Okay. I'm gonna put some of that color on this side because I forgot to do that. I don't know if y'all ever watch my videos and you're like, oh, she didn't do this. Because I do. And then we're just gonna lightly blend with our blending brush just to really get everything on there. And I think I'm feeling a little crazy. Okay, so I wanna take this metallic right here. It's a little green, but I wanna just take that in the very center right here, because I think that will give us a really cool effect. I like that. Just because I already want to do a dark lip with this, obviously. This is me we're talking about. Y'all know how we do on this channel, and I'm just gonna like blend that, because I think that will give us a nice little like focal point for our eye. Because otherwise it's just a dark smoky eye, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna try to dust away some of this fallout. Dust, dust, dust. Yeah, see, there is some fallout under here. But as long as you have clean fingers and you haven't been manipulating your eyeshadow with your fingers, you can take, I usually like to mix some concealer and the eye primer, actually. I like to just warm it up like this, and I'll kind of like tap, tap, tap. I guess because like the eye base is a little bit thicker, for some reason I just feel like it helps conceal that eyeshadow, and I just do like a little tiny dot of concealer, like nothing crazy, just a tiny, tiny bit. I've already added concealer under my eyes, so I don't want to add too much more where it looks crazy. Where's my concealer tube? There it is. And then like I literally will just take a clean finger and just kind of tap, just to retouch that. Normally I would have done my eyeshadow first, but I did not, so you know. We're just breaking the rules here. And then sometimes you can take a brush, like I'll just take my foundation brush and just kind of tap that in. And it doesn't look cakey if you just do one little dot of concealer. It doesn't look bad. Okay, so it's time for mascara and lips. I'm really excited about the lips today. A little nervous because I always get nervous with dark lipstick. How is it gonna look? How is it gonna turn out? But I'm really happy with this eye look. I mean, you saw how fast that came together. Of course, I'm using my Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash. I really don't do a lot of fake eyelashes. I should, but I don't. I'm actually like pretty happy with my eyelashes and how they look, so I don't really tend to do a whole lot of fake eyelashes. Plus, half the time when I do a fake eyelash, I just end up getting pissed, so I try not to do that. Because the thing is, like, I feel like with fake eyelashes, it's like once you commit, you're committed. So you either gotta make it work or you gotta just not do it. I'm super happy with this look though. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's so sultry and just smoky, the house. I love it. For lips, we are going to use our Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Escapist, number 45. So I'm just putting some on the back of my hand because I don't have like a zillion lip liners, ironically. So I'm just going to take this on like a little concealer brush or just something kind of precise. And that's how we'll do our outline of our lips. I love how this looks. This is so cool. So this is our fall look. Let's get the hair down, get the full vibe, the full aesthetic. What do y'all think? This is definitely like my speed, a nice dark smoky eye, and a nice dark lip. I love it. This palette is fantastic. I'm always worried the lipstick is gonna stick to my teeth. This palette is awesome. It's not super expensive. They actually have a lot of palettes like this, and then they have minis to go with these, which is really cool. So if y'all wanna pick it up, if you like the color story, it's definitely worth the price. It's a great palette, it works, obviously. So now it's actually time for me to go do some makeup on my husband. So if you watched my Facebook video, he actually posted the link to his channel on it. So I am going to head upstairs and we are gonna do his makeup. So we're gonna do a nice little, a different look than what we're used to, but I think it'll be fun. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!